Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's Oversalt tournament. Today we have a really exciting game. GM players, bronze to top 500, €40 on the line. Evan, are you excited for tonight's match?
Dude, I can't be more hyped, dude. When there's money on the line, you know everyone is going to bring their big guns, and that is just... it's massive, you know? Like, one thing is playing for the fun, but when you got money on the line, you know people are going to bring everything they got.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, and this is a hero band tournament as well. So for the hero bands, I believe Cryptical Esports did ban Zarya, and Team Quickplay banned Widowmaker, so gonna see some interesting comps coming out today. Probably no goats, because Zarya being one of the key parts of the goats composition. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to play because you don't have the rejected bubbles, you don't have Grav, which is that main ultimate which you need to get out, and it does so much damage, so much power in it. And also maybe not double snipers. And on Dorado, a very, very good sniper map, you can play double snipers throughout pretty much the entire map until point 3 when you'd swap to the goats. So a lot of interesting comps going to be coming out today. Evan, what do you think we'll be seeing?
Yeah, I was really interested by the Widow ban on the other side after seeing Zarya, because like right now the thing is either you have goats, you have triple DPS, or you have bunkers. So bunker is the one that still stays strong, and maybe we'll see a lot of Bastion. We might see, but hopefully not too much. You know, the cheese is going to get to us.
Yeah, I mean, Bastion, you love a bit of Bastion, I know that, and it seems like we're going to be seeing some very odd comps here. So this defensive comp, very, very weird. You've got a Baptiste coming out, so that new hero being used, Baptiste, very powerful, the immortality field, but no Bastion, unfortunately for you.
But we still see the bunker though. And then they have a Mei.
That is really interesting. It's like, I don't really get how Hillary Trump will be using this Mei here. Cause...
I think they're going to build all of the walls.
Yeah. But then it's more or less like, where would you use your wall here? Because you're playing bunker and you're playing in this position on low ground. Really odd spot setup.
I think they're just going to try to cut off the choke here. But here we see, oh, I like what we're seeing here on attack. We see double main tank.
Yeah, so double main tank comp. Not really making a play here, just going to be staying on cart, pushing it forward. The bunker just staying on the low ground here nicely, and you've got a lot of Pokemon in from farmers here, just trying to farm that ultimate.
Oh, we have a sneaky monkey! But he gets caught out. That is going to set them back a bit.
Yeah, so Macaque in the backline here. A 900 IQ Hanzo just gonna try and find Macaque. But you can't find him. Monkey's gonna be going with the dive. Gets
he will probably wanted a monkey follow up.
Yeah, but the fight's all over the place at the moment. The dive is not together. Lian's been able to get Macaque here, but the second main tank's still up. Nope, spoke too soon. Both main tanks down, and it seems like this dive will be having to go back.
I like the rotate that we tried, that the monkey tried here, but I don't think it was going to be too effective because the hog would just be able to shred him down. But I think now they've switched to a diva, and I think that is a really tactical move. You know, get closer and to be able to shut down any incoming hook shots from a strong hog.
Very nice wall from Hillary Trump there, cutting off Macaque, getting a free pick, just staggering some time down. I think the main good thing about Monkey going to the Diva is you get a defense matrix, and I mean, look at that. Look at the amount of projectiles and hit scan on the defensive side. Oh, very nice play. Very, very well played there, and just so much time being staggered down. Cryptic doing this very well.
And now we got a barrage though, but this can very easily be shot by a well-placed immortality field. Or nice a hook, but the hook is down. Monkey.
Yep, sadly. So Team Quickplay going to be coming in. Dragon placed, and he gets yoinked. Very well played from Monkey here. The dive's going to continue going through, but Macaque does get taken out really quickly. Valve triggered from Grandak, and the Nano Barrage comes in.
Barrage I talked about.
Oh, absolutely huge. 2 players down and 1 more to follow up. Very well played from Team Quickplay, cracking this first point open. Maybe be able to get it to this point here.
Now it will be interesting to see if they stay on Mei. I mean, there is an ult there, but on second point, I don't see the walls being too effective.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, but I think the Mei is going to be stayed with low just because that Blizzard. quite a good play from Cryptical just to stay on it. I mean, although the Maze not that good against the Pharmacy here, yeah, Blizzard is such a good ult, but Monkey might be able to eat it. We saw him eat the Dragon earlier, and I mean, them gameplay, like, a game-changing ultimate like Blizzard, if it gets eaten up, it's huge. And I mean, if your Diva player can do that just with DM, it changes the game. Macat's going to be diving here. He's played very well. Monkey going to be there in the backline too with him, and getting 2 picks there. Very well executed dive, and then very, very unfortunate stagger going for 900 IQ hands there.
And for all of you being confused by Monkey eating that, we're talking about the player, not the hero. But now they have hold the amplification matrix here for quite some time here. I think they're looking out for the combo with the whole hog. That is a lot of damage. And we have a primal rage here. Maybe we'll see an aggressive dive here.
Yeah, so I mean, the bunker comp's rather odd to stay with here. I don't really get what Team Critical is trying, and Alien's going to be caught out here, but using Fortified to stay alive, but can't stay alive forever. Unfortunately, he did get split off from his team there. Diva Bomb coming in, probably just to secure a point. No follow-up, 900 IQ Hanzo going to be using that Breather to stay alive and gets a hook in the back line. Raj comes through, only been able to get 1 pick out of it, though. Unfortunately, we'll be trading with that, but Bob is on point, and Bob absolutely dominating there, just staying alive, and Cryptical will be holding.
Yeah, that is a good hold. I mean, now they go now Hillary Trump is over to the Soldier, which I think is a lot better, you know, building up those sight lines, being able to try to conquer high ground as well. But I think now coming up we have a huge nano here from Danik, which can be absolutely game changing. I think we'll see it on Manak.
Yeah, totally agree with you there. Yep, there you go. Like you said, Maccat coming in, gets hooked. Hook is cancelled. The immortality is triggered. Amplification Matrix using the backline, just trying to burn Maccat down. Dragon used to get a very nice split here. Also managed to get 1 kill. So it's 1-to-1 on each side, but the main support down for the side of Quick Play is a lot more detrimental. Nevertheless, it seems like Team Quick Play are going to do a soft reset here and back out slowly, but the immortality is used on the defensive side.
Now they have both Whole Hog, Bob, Barrier, they got the Bongo, and they got the Tactical Visor. I think they will try to set up a crossfire here. I mean, if they have aimbot on one side and then a huge amount of damage from the other, it's hard to select the target.
Yep, so Valkyrie's at the start of the fight from Naked Sheep, going to get everyone nicely healed up. Visor comes in and takes Naked Sheep straight out. Very well played, using the Supercharger and Visor, capitalizing on having no nano boost and using a different combo instead. Very well played for the side of Cryptical.
And now we get the swap over. We got Ana Lucio here, speeding him, hopefully building up nano in time. Naked Sheep is going to try his damn hardest.
Monkey unfortunately did get hooked there and picked his mech off early. Taken out though, luckily for Monkey, will not be sagged for too long and will be able to get that reset off for his team.
Now we're coming in towards the last fight there, and we got the amplification matrix and we got the Bob. Hopefully we'll see the combo. It will be magical.
Yeah, but teams like Team Quick Play are not having the best time at the moment. Just been staggered twice in a row, so they will only be getting 1 fight off here. 3 ultimates in hand, close to the Bob as well. So they do have a lot of potential. But on the defensive side, the Bob can be so powerful. Maccat going to be coming in, forced to use primal range, but knocks everyone out of the way of the immortality field. Also gets a pick. You can see Greneg getting absolutely bullied by Maccat here. But the point, oh no.
It's a C9.
Oh, always harsh to see this. Very unfortunate, getting too occupied from killing people. Oh, I mean, when you C9 a point, it's always the worst thing, and especially on a map like Dorado, you want to be hitting at least checkpoint 2. So Team Quick Play cutting a bit short here, but you never know, their defense could be really good.
Yeah, and with also they have in the bank, they could easily have gotten to point 2. I think that the wind snow was very good, getting them out of the immortality field. I think if they were able to drop down on point, they will have every tool necessary to capture that point.
Yeah, it's quite annoying, I imagine, for Team Quick Play here. Maybe getting a bit angry over that, but still, you got to stay strong, guys. But nevertheless, on the defensive side, Team Quick Play will be, and they don't have a Widow low, because a Widow is banned. So, I mean, I don't really know what you would take here. Seems like they're going to be going with a bunker composition, like you said, a lot of bunker being played here.
but it's a
And-
Baptiste-less bunker, so, you know, it will be interesting to see. I mean, the Mercy is a good old day fan of the bunker, and the Nano, would the Nano go toward, oh, please, let me see a
Bob.
Nano, Bob, make
Yeah.
my day.
Oh, that would be absolutely amazing. But on the attacking side, I mean,
If they
Cryptical.
were to stay on this, I will give them all the credits in the world.
I mean, no main tank though, so yeah, I thought this could actually be possible. The healer's a bit like, I don't really get the point of a Lucio. I'd probably take a Mercy here just
Yeah,
for the res.
or a Moira actually for the situation.
Yeah, true. But Granite going to be staying on the Lucio for the aero healing. Lots of spam coming in from Team Quickly. Many going to be using that Junkrat to try and build Tyre up. But yeah, Hillary Trump on that Bastion just going to be strolling along down the streets. Hook comes in from 900 onto Hog. Unfortunately, can't get anything out of that. Very nicely placed Immortality Field from Affect It there. Being able to keep everyone nicely healed up. Fireop does manage to go to the side and get a Piccolo. Unfortunately, overextends and get themselves killed at the same time. Res coming in from the side of Team Quickly. Going to be able to get Ludwig back up. Granite, nice boot there. Being able to back off Monkey, so he's nice and safe. But you can just see Team Quickplay are not engaging at the right time here. And Team Cryptic can just stay on point and chill so well. But the mortality is down. It doesn't even matter what happens in that fight because it's C9. Fortunately for Team Quickplay, C9ing twice here. But I don't really think it would have mattered. Hillary Trump being able to lay so much damage down on that payload.
Yeah, one team had the Baptiste here, which we could see was very strong. The Immortality Field keeping them through a lot of damage. And I think especially here, the surprise pick with the Fibo on Torbjorn, the extra amount of damage that it could do to the reset barrier is actually insane.
Yeah, I totally agree with you here. And I mean, the Torbjorn turret on Cart, it allows you to do so much extra damage, and people really underestimate the turret, but it actually does around half your damage as Torb, so it is a very powerful tool. Nevertheless, Team Quickplay on the high ground here, probably just going to try and farm out the Tyre, 94%. Makak jumps onto the point line, he gets absolutely shredded. Tyre coming in. Unfortunately, nothing there out of that Tyre. I thought it looked absolutely huge, but I guess it wasn't. Doesn't matter though, Ho comes in, gets 3 players. Very well played, and a res is onto Makak. So Team Quickplay has stabilized.
Yeah, we can say that's well played all we want, but that was still 4 ultimates in one fight. And as we can see on the side of the blue team here, we can see we are looking at 5, almost 6 ults here. This is going to be a tough fight here.
Yeah, so pretty much 6 ults in the bag, and I mean
Will
actually
we see Effective here use his amplification matrix to give Hillary Trump the boost that he needs?
Yeah, probably. I mean, so much damage being able to use with a nano tank combo, so if it is used, it can absolutely dominate, and the bongo comes down. Also using tank here, Molten Court used to try and zone off the high ground. Hillary Trump being able to get a double kill, triple kill, absolutely insane plays, quadruple kill. Well,
Hillary Trump here, absolutely popping off for Team Cryptic here. That was an insane Bastion, and like you said, I love myself a bit of Bastion, and with this meta, oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
yeah, and also using the supercharger there to do so much extra damage for Team Quickplay, raring to get back on this point. Not really a lot they can do here. Mortality use on point, gets taken down by Monkey here, but it's so close to the end.
Will this be the big bomb?
1 kill, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how many kills it gets. And that's going to be Cryptical taking map 1. Very well played from Cryptical.
Yeah, I think there we really saw the key with the Baptiste in the comp. Be able to stay alive when where both sides are just shooting into the barriers, and as soon as that break, you still got the Immortality Field to keep you alive. That's so important in these fights.
Very nice barrage here, yeah.
Game by Ludwig.
Being able to get 4 picks there. Absolutely insane Pharaoh play. Using that nano barrage to do so much damage and just shred players. But now we will be moving on to our second map here. New bans coming in, I believe. So the Widow and Zarya ban, I mean, they were okay, but I don't think they would have made a big effect because no goats was used, no double sniper was used. But nevertheless, we'll see you soon. We're going to be taking a quick break and we'll see you afterwards. Hello everyone and welcome back to tonight's Oversalt tournament. We're back with the bans and they are very interesting, to be honest. It seems like Cryptic will be sticking with the Zarya bans, so they are very anti-goats and they do not want to see goats. So respectful for them because, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of goats either, but it is a very dominant comp if used correctly. Team Quickplay going to be banning Bastion though. Twee Apollo, you're not going to be happy about this, are you?
Yeah, you know, always know when I can't see my Bastion. But this is interesting because on this map, holding the high ground just behind point has been very strong for any kind of bunker comp. But I think with both goats and bunker more or less been taken away, or a large part of the bunker, I think we'll see maybe the return of double sniper on this map, or classic dive.
Yeah, but this defensive side, I mean, Cryptic, very, very odd comp here. If Hillary Trump does decide to stay on the sim, but I think it's just for a TP, I believe. No, maybe not. Hillary Trump. If Hillary Trump does stay on the Symmetra, this can be very interesting because Numbani .1 can be very, very dive focused. Because I mean, you can't have goats here, so I'm expecting that Team Quickplay will be coming out with dive, and Symmetra can be very powerful if you use your turrets correctly.
Yeah, but this is interesting. I would think that you will have assumed if you have immobile supports to get them away from the dive, but here you got Mercy and Lucio, the two most mobile supports, so it's interesting to see how the teleporters are going to be used.
Ooh, very nice pick coming in from Ectic there. Gonna be getting Danik down instantly, so a quick stagger, that's basically an extra 20 seconds for them, but Macac's gonna be going in here, almost dead, taken down to 1 HP there. So much damage available, having two heavy spam heroes. And I mean, this Symmetra playing really aggressive. Trump might be getting caught out here, using the big cap as advantage, but does get taken out nevertheless. 4% in the backline with the Sombra, gets a nice tack up, and Macac does capitalize on this. Goes in and tries to get Granag on the Mercy, but can't find anything. Nice dash coming in from Lookbid, capitalizing on the low HP of Biob. But this Genji is going absolutely wild, dashing all over the place. Hanzo, a 900 HQ Hanzo is going to be going after him and does shut him down though. Team Quickplay having lots of control over this point now. 4 players to 2 players of Team Cryptic, and a 900 IQ Hanzo will be taken out. And there might be a recontest coming in for Team Cryptic, but it does not seem like that will be happening. Team Quickplay playing this very well, just holding the point, but Dragon will be coming in from Affected, unfortunately not being able to find anything.
Yeah, we had the comps like we talked about. We have good classic dive here with the Sombra, which I find very interesting. I think they're playing for the EMP blade probably, and that is a very aggressive hold. But this is an objective-based game, guys. You're not moving the cart.
Yeah, but it does not matter. Team Quickplay playing this very well, being able to get everyone away from the cart and just stagger people out. I mean, they capitalize.
Yeah. Now we have a main tank list. It looks like a comper bank, but we got no main tank. We got Hamster Reaper. Then we got a Torbjorn and a Hog. I think the Hog we'll use here to be very anti, or I think mostly all of the DPS are very anti Monkey here. He must have annoyed them.
The MP bomb coming in, unfortunately the bomb does get stuck on the wall though, and no capitulation is allowed. But Team Quick Play are going to be losing Macaque here, so effect it does overextend, so unfortunately Pim will be taken out too. And there's just kill trades going on all over the place. But the point is looking to be dominated by Team Cryptic here, having more players live at the moment. But Lugvid and Forset going out and getting their own solo kills. Very well played from them. 900 IQ Hanzo going to be using a good hook there to get Forset out of the game. And it seems like Team Quick Play will be taking this fight.
It was very well played here. But like I said before, there's no main tank on the side of Team Cryptic here. Oh, never mind. We got a Reinhardt on the field. But now, oh, we got the Molten Core and a Dragon Blade on each side. This is
absolutely everything coming in right now. Bomb's going to be placed from Monkey. No follow-up, unfortunately. Very well hit from the side of Team Cryptic. Hillary Trump going to be using Blossom on point, but no one is there, so no kills available for Hillary Trump. Hillary Trump going on the aggression with his Reaper. Wants to get Macaque out the game. Macaque taken so low. Literally half a health left. But Hillary Trump getting some nice ult charge off there. The point is close.
Oh, you can see the DPS here are standing on point. They do not want to be backup. That feels bad. But still, there's only one tank, and that's a main tank. So I mean, that's that. But they only have the Team Crypto only playing with one main tank, and it's still the Reinhardt. I mean, I like it for a point presence, but with the DPS, I would assume a Monkey would be better, or maybe even a Hammond. You know, seeing the ball.
Yeah, but the double main tank dive from Team Quick Play can be so powerful. Hillary Trump going to be playing really aggressive here, trying to get that Death Blossom back. EMP comes in, going to get absolutely everyone. Monkey going to be doing a very nice slam here, and the follow-up is there. Team Quick Play playing this very well, using the EMP to a full advantage, and doing a nice, well-executed dive to take Cryptic out.
That was a solid EMP slam if I ever seen one. But it was still 3 ultimates, so I think they're going to be happy here, Team Cryptic. They are coming up now on 4 ultimate. Oh, never mind, it's 3 now. They got a Cowboy. They do not like the Hammond in their face.
Yep, so 900 IQ Hanzo will be hacked up here. Unfortunately, no one is there to capitalize, but nevertheless, Forcend does get some extra ultimate charge. A good pick going off onto Naked Sheep. So effective, very nice play there. And Fireob's going to also be getting another pick. Hillary Trump goes in, very well booped away from Aliens. Going to be just zoning out that entire ultimate. So Hillary Trump's hold was not able to do anything there, but a very good hold from Team Crypto.
Yeah, and now we could see the 900 IQ Hanzo with the Hanzo of effect here, combinating for a Slam Dragons here. If we can hit it, it would be massive. But we also have a Blade here. Let's see what we can do with it.
Yeah, so it could actually be an EMP Blade, but the Dragon will be coming in, and Macaque is going to eat a lot of that Dragon up. But the aggression is so good from Team Cryptic here, running straight in, using the split of the Dragon to just take everyone out from Team Quick Play.
Yeah, that was a very solid one, but now we're looking at EMP Blade, and they got a McCree and they got a Reaper for huge damage, but I think if they can get off a good EMP here, there's no way back. 900
IQ Hanzo not going to be having the best day here. Going for a sneaky shatter it seems, but ooh, he got swapped there, being taken out, and the beat is used aggressively from Danik. Very well played, allowing so much aggression to go through, and Fireop does go down, and they're pushing their last fight.
Yeah, like you said, last fight now, and they kept on to the EMP Blade, and now they also got the Minefield and the Valkyrie. Let's see what they'll be able to do now. Look with all
in the
the
backline,
pressure.
going to be going for the Death Blossom. Gets one with it, very well played though, getting lots of damage off, allowing 900 IQ Hanzo to get Macaque as well. And the Valkyries just keep everyone nicely healed up on both sides. The Team Quick Play going to be running back to the spawn room with this one. Very well played from Team Cryptic.
I'm starting to questioning Monkey's play here on the Hammond. I mean, Hammond is a super good hero, but when you have a Reaper and McCree and a Hanzo on the opposite team, it's very clear that you have annoyed them and they want you out of the game.
Yeah, so Monkey is getting absolutely farmed here, like you were saying. But I mean, Team Cryptic got to be happy with that, getting so much ult charge off. Macaque almost flashed there, duking out 5-0's flash, but the Minefield does come in. and it doesn't matter, it didn't do anything because Macaque used his aggression there to get 2 kills, going so aggressive into the backline. Beat used from Aliens to keep everyone nicely healed up. The Team Quickplay having domination over the point right now. Team Cryptic using their last attempt with that dragon. Quickplay playing this very well, completing the map with 40 seconds left.
Here we had a single tank versus a double main tank, and I think that really came to show here. Like, one team was very aggressive on shutting down one of the 2 main tanks, but the other team could just create so much space with a Hammond for the team to roll into, and they hold on to their EMP blade here for a long time. I was surprised they didn't use it earlier.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, but the MP Blade was not needed. I think it was the final fight win condition. And the idea of Team Quickplay there, I believe they probably would have waited for Team Cryptic to come straight back to point and then use their EMP Blade to absolutely destroy Team Cryptic, because they would just be staggering out slowly. But, I mean, now they're on attack, so this could go a lot different for Team Cryptic, and a Widow is available, so Hillary Trump going to be capitalizing on that. Could not use the Widow last game, but going to be happy about it this time.
Yeah, here we see a Farmers here, which is going to be super strong. But I think if we stay on the comp side we have right now, I think Monkey and Foreseen will have a good time shutting this far down.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, and also having Force End on the Sombra. I mean, if you hack Fibo's Farah, you're practically just a Junkrat, but projectile doesn't arc. So, yeah, if Fibo does get hacked, it'll be going down so very quick. But Monkey going to be playing really aggressive here, maybe just using rockets to try and get some ult charge. Yep. And nevertheless, the push is on.
Yeah, we do have the comps now, and I think the EMP blade is going to be the main win condition here for Team Quickplay. But I think if we get the Nano Barrage, again, we saw how effective they were last time out, but that was for Team Quickplay. Let's see if Cruzo can do just as effective.
Yep, so dive is coming from Aliens on Winston. We saw him in support last round. Unfortunately, will be taken out by Macaque. They're diving alone. Not the best idea. I mean, because Affect It is not on that D.Va. You don't have Defense Matrix to keep you up for that long. So you go down so quick, and you just saw how quickly you got burned. Another soft reset is going to have to be had. Forcing going to be getting cheeky stagger off there.
Yeah, but I think Team Cryptical here, they are looking at the Valkyrie here soon, and especially with this, with the effective here, being absolute feeder and getting the damage taking, the Valkyrie will be early up here, and that will be good to go.
Yep, so the slam is coming in from Effective, being able to get absolutely everyone, but the hack is there. Very well played from Forsen, and isolation onto Effector meant he died very, very quick. The Valkyrie is used from Grenade. The bomb comes down, being able to avoid that from Grenade, very well played. Alien's going to be going for Naked Sheep on the Mercy, cannot find it, and the Barrage comes in and does find the Mercy. Unfortunately being hacked up halfway through the Barrage, not being able to finish the ultimate. The Team Quickly getting 2 counterattacks. The tank battle going on in the backline, and Effector will be winning this tank battle. Unfortunately for Macaque, and the Nano Boost is put onto Aliens just to get that extra damage in. Blade coming through from Lugbid. Gets one, and unfortunately cannot find anything else. Gets nanoed after his blade, so can't really get anything out of that nano boost. But Team Quickplay are struggling to get back on the point here. Team Cryptic holding good domination. Minefield proving so powerful. Macaque not going down here, very lucky. Forcent also going to be using the EMP, just keep all their minds away. Forcing getting 2 picks now, just going to be isolating targets, getting a third, very well played on the Sombra. Going to be doing so much cleanup here, getting 4 picks. Very well played from Team Quickplay.
That was a super solid turnaround, especially after their Nano Blade only got 1 kill. Now Danik has swapped over to Lucio after they saw that the Nano Dragon Blade was not going to be too effective against this comp. Now Hillary Trump is on the Reaper. He's going tank hunting.
So Macaque probably not going to be having a happy day anymore. Hillary Trump, we saw earlier, just the round before, been able to absolutely dominate the tanks of Team Quickplay, and you can see Makak jumping away, very scared at the moment. But Hillary Trump is alone at the moment, so if he does get isolated, he can be dived really easily. Danik's on the high ground and just trying to get that extra bit of ultimate charge, but might be caught off here. Vector's going to be going in, and yep, Danik does get caught off. Hillary Trump coming out of nowhere, being able to get that shot, but Monkey throwing the bomb into the backline. Grenade going down, but Hillary Trump on point. Oh, unfortunately does get taken out, but does get the main tank of Team Quickplay out. Nano Barrage comes through. Very well Matrix, but Force End will be dying to a stray rocket there. Nano's still on Fibo, seeing if he can clean up a bit more. Bomb coming through from Effector, getting a pick on Naked Sheep. I don't even know how, he's behind the wall there. But it doesn't matter, the bomb did get the damage through. Effector's still on point, Aliens coming through. The Valkyries just keep everyone nicely held up. Blade use, Lugbid goes for the Ana and gets 900 IQ Hanzo. It does get taken out straight afterwards. Team Cryptic might be able to get this attack on. But, I mean, Team Quickplay just staying on point here, being able to stagger one by one. Stagger Fest may be over, and it seems like it will be. The last attempts come through. Forsen trying to get on point, no. And Team Quickplay will be backing off, and Team Cryptic will be moving on to point 2.
Yeah, I mean, they got the first point, but that was at the last burst, so that's a super good hold here from Team Quickplay, being able to hold on. But I think the Hillary Trump swap here to Reaper was very good for the last fight, because then everyone is going to be playing on the objective, which is going to give his DPS increasing so much. But I think now they're staying on the Soldier Reaper here, and I think they will try to get the high ground, but at the same time stay point, so Crossfire.
Bomb comes through, Grenade will be caught off there, unfortunately. Makak in the backline, but you see the Diva coming through a bit late. They're forced to use Primal Rage, almost getting Fiber off the map, but Danik does finish off Fiber. Makak going absolutely mad. He's going Ana hunting, and he gets the Ana. Very well played from Makak in the backline. Naked Sheep can be going there to support him. Team Quickly getting a nice stagger off. Ooh, and another stagger coming in through straight after.
Now we got an EMP Deadeye. Are we going to see our first 6k here tonight?
Yeah, so Ludwig with the Deadeye in hand. I mean, the Matrix of Effect, it could just eat it all up, but the new 2-second Matrix timer could mess him up. Big anti coming through. Vita toggled from Fibo, very well cancelled with the B, but it's a second too late. Naked Sheep will be going down. Fibo does get 2 picks with that visor. Also with the damage boost on him, allows him to do so much extra damage. Team Quickplay are going to respect this and back off and wait for the soft reset.
And now we're looking at 5 volts here from Team Cryptic here. That can be absolutely massive. Are we going to see the Beyblade meta return with Cryptic here?
Yeah, so Beyblade in hand, if it does get nanoed, I mean, you could do so much area damage at once. But Monkey does have the Matrix, but it doesn't matter. Forsen goes in with the EMP. Deadeye used, unfortunately no follow-up with the Deadeye, but Forsen does trade the EMP for his life there. It doesn't matter. The EMP is used very well. No abilities for the side of Cryptic when the EMP is up. Gives Team Quickplay such an advantage, and they utilized it very well.
Yes, again, this last point, are they coming off clutch here, Cryptical? They still got the Beyblade, make the dream work. I mean, they have to touch. That is going to be their biggest problem right now, because if someone single-handedly drives here, they're going to get shredded.
Yes, so Aliens probably will touch here. Going to be going in with a Winston. Does have Primal in hand. Bomb thrown from Monkey. Ooh, unfortunately for Monkey, not being able to find anything. The Beyblade comes through and gets stunned instantly. So Apollo, sorry, no Beyblade meta today. And Team Quickplay staying on point. Bomb comes through for the last attempt. Unfortunately, no follow-up with that bomb, and Team Quickplay taking a second map. We're going to be going to a third map.
Yeah, this is absolutely the score. It's all out, and I want to say, the stuns, massive. He kept his flashbang there. If he didn't have his flashbang, that could be a very bad fight there. But he kept it, and he hit the Reaper. I mean, he's a giant man spinning. It's not the hardest target to hit, but fair plays to him either way.
Well played from Forsen there, also hitting the EMP on all players, being able to capitalize on it well, having the team come in and follow up straight afterwards. But map 3 is on, and we will be having new bans, so the Zarya and Bastion will be going away, and new bans will be coming through. Maybe another Zarya ban from Team Cryptic here, because Team Cryptic, we can tell they're not a GOATS fan. because yeah, they banned Zarya twice. So if a third Zarya ban does come through, then no coats comp will be available. And Team Quick Play, they banned a Bastion and a Widow, so we do not know what's going to be happening. But now we're moving on to Busan. Evan, what do you think is going to be coming up?
Yeah, Busan has been very classic. Like outside of downtown, I think the meta has been goats, and if they continue banning Zarya, maybe we'll see some changes. Maybe we see maybe a Roadhog integrated, or have a Diva and then switch over to a DPS. I mean, we've seen that work a lot, but you know, we never know. If they keep banning Zarya, I mean, they're obviously anti-goats, and I get why they're anti-goats. I mean, it's been a meta for quite some time. So, but I think if we keep on going and there's no goats on Busan, I think double sniper will be very strong on most maps.
Yeah, totally agree with you, especially in downtown. You have so many sight lines where you can just pop your Widow up on the high ground on top of that building, and your Widow can go to work. And Hillary Trump hinted on the Widow there, but didn't really get to use it. Had to swap to the Reaper quickly to melt the tanks. But Hillary Trump seems to be a Widow enthusiast, because I mean, Widow banned, you can't be happy about that. Then you pick Widow and have to swap off, you can't be happy about that. But now in downtown, a Widow dominated map, I mean, it could be Widow Genji, even double sniper dive. So, but it all depends on the bans, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it all comes down to the bans. Are we going to still see goats being nullified with a ban on the Zarya? Are they going for another Bastion ban? But I don't think that would be the most effective here, because Bunker has never been too strong on control. So I would be surprised if they go out banning Bastion here.
I mean, if Team Quick Play, they could probably ban Reinhardt here. We've seen them, they've been loving dive tonight. So we saw last map on their dive, they took double main tank, and they played it pretty well. I mean, they did win the map after all. So yeah, they played it very well. So if Reinhardt is banned, they have a big advantage here, because that will force Cryptic to also go onto the dive. And Cryptic played Rhine for quite a bit, to be honest. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see what does happen, especially because Sanctum's a very odd map, and you can play so much McCree on it. So if you use the McCree well, then I mean, absolute domination. Yeah, so the bans are through, I believe. So what we'll be seeing, Evan?
Now, I think, what were the hero bans? I have not gotten with me.
Sombra Bastion. The hero bans hold through, and they are Sombra Bastion, so we'll not be seeing any more EMP. So Forcend will not be able to stay on that Sombra, and we saw how well Forcend used the Sombra last round, being able to use EMPs to just get absolutely everyone in Team Cryptical out. So Team Cryptical will be very happy about this, and also no Bastion. So yep, Hillary Trump, no more Bastion for you. So how much you loved it. Oh, and also
Hope
Apollo,
you enjoyed your
no more
time.
Bastion for you.
Yeah, but this is interesting, because the biggest counter to a Bunker is the Sombra, and now both of the sides are gone. But now we could actually see goats returning to the stage. Maybe not all is going to be happy, but I'm sure happy to see if we get some bumper plays.
Yeah, but this is mecha based, so a very, very goat favored map, and well, the insta locks are in, and it seems like it's going to be goat. But for Cryptical, I like it. I'm a big fan using the quad support goats. So the idea of this is you go absolutely mad. You pretty much you would send aliens like Bumper. So run aliens straight into the enemy team, use Immortality Field, and get the Shatter in pretty much 1 second, and then use the Shatter to get a 6k Shatter. That's the whole idea of what Cryptical are going to be trying here. We have to see the execution. On the other side, going to be going for some classic Snoats.
Yeah, I would still call it a 3-3 though, because let's face it, at the end of the day, Brig is a tank.
Bit of a hybrid, let's call her. But here we go, Team Quick Play coming in here. Immortality used from the side of Cryptical to be everyone nicely healed up. Affected does get a pick here onto Macaque, and no Reinhardt available for Team Quick Play. It just allows so much aggression, and Aliens going to be going for a cheeky charge there, getting himself a nice pick. and already has that Earth Shatter in hand.
That is absolutely massive here from Cryptical. I mean, the Baptiste, the only thing that is here for is the Immortality Field, and without a big wall from Monkey here, like normally that would be game changing, but with the Immortality Field, you can survive that.
And also having Amplification Matrix here to be able to damage boost maybe a Fire Strike, but it doesn't matter. Alien's taken down, Shatter comes through, and it's absolutely huge. Macaque, very well played, getting all 5 players done, capitalizing on the dead riding half of Aliens, and taking the point for Team Quickplay.
Yeah, and on Team Quickplay side here, we got the grab and we got the rally. So I will probably see an aggressive rally here towards the start on both teams now. But we got the Sound Barrier and the Purification Matrix as well for Team Cryptic here. So that they have a lot of power here to pull through.
Yeah, but if Team Cryptic do decide to use Amplification Matrix and Fire Strike, but nope, Aliens is dead, so no Fire Strike available. And even then, I mean, a very good stagger from Team Quickplay, and Macaque once more, it seems, going to be going through. Nope, does respect the high damage Zaya and backstop.
Yeah, this is the power of Snows. Goats wants to play in tight corners. What is May good at? Choking them off.
Very well played as well from Monkey
good rotate here.
Yeah, big rotate coming through, and the grab comes through. Absolutely huge. Everyone caught in it and using everything to cancel out. The counter grab is used and everyone is caught in it, but it does not matter. Team Quickplay domination there. Very unfortunate for the side of Team Cryptic. What happened? He used 2 ultimates, 2 defenses, and the immortality. How did they die?
Yeah, they also used the grab there, and with them using blisters on the other side, just absolutely countering everything, and a super good grab as they're all staggered together. I mean, it's really hard to see any way they could really survive that.
Unfortunately for Fibo, overextended there, did get himself killed. Amplification Matrix used, but Aliens does not have his Fire Strike available. Going to be going for a pin, misses it. The Shatter comes through and it's huge. 3 players on the ground. Hillary Trump using that high charge beam. Look at all that damage coming through. Naked Sheep trying to cancel out. Monkey does manage to get a double kill here, so the tides may have turned here. And a very nice freeze onto Bergman. Monkey, oh my gosh, absolutely insane. Getting 4 picks on this May, throwing that blizzard down. And Hillary Charm going to be frozen up. Last second staggers coming through, it seems. Aliens wants the point, goes through for the 1v4. Can he do it? That's the question. Staying alive for so much longer than I'd anticipated. Aliens still up, and the chance comes through from Affects-It. Absolutely huge.
You got a grab coming up.
Oh, grab! No, the grab is not even used. 2 down in the Earth Shatter, and there you go. There's the grab. Oh, it's sad times for Fibo. Gonna be caught up there all by himself, but it does not matter.
That was very well played here. I think the way that they play Snow were very good. I mean, they keep baiting them into going aggressive and then split of 1 or 2 members, and I think that was a big winning decision. At the times, I would say, like, normally you would see maybe a Diva here, but the way that they're so small, these strokes, the wall just completely cuts them off. No Diva can use her boosters to get back there, and it's so well played from Monkey here on the May. I know it's confusing.
Yeah, but now moving on to downtown, and I mean, no Widow. Very interesting. Hillary Trump did seem like they wanted to play on the Widowmaker, but nope, going to be playing on Tracer here. So a very, very odd triple DPS comp using a Doomfist here instead of what probably would have been a Widowmaker. And the goats will be sticked with Team Quickplay. Alien's going to be going in for a nice charge there. Gets a big slam. And Macaque just gets slammed up and pins Fibo. Very, very lucky, but it does not matter. He'll be happy with that kill. Hillary Trump does get the 1 clip onto Naked Sheep. Very nice aim going through. And Aliens goes in with a slam and gets everyone. But the barrage comes through from Affect-It. Very well played getting it that quick. But Monkey will be making him kill himself. Very unfortunate. But this point is still to take for absolutely anyone. Fibo on point with that Mercy Pocket from Grenegg, and Monkey will be demeched here. Last second staggers coming in, and yeah, I think this point will be going to Team Cryptic, and Team Quickplay will be backing off. Aliens gets whacked off the map, and a double Oh my gosh, triple from Fibo. Absolute domination on this Doomfist. Getting that, almost that quad. Very well played.
Yeah, that's super well played. I was surprised not seeing a Widow in for him, but seeing the way he's playing, I can absolutely see where it's coming from. And his full team quick play here off goats, so that means you have a lot of striking power if you can annoy someone off goats.
Yeah, so double hit scan, very interesting. Probably going to be looking to isolate either the Pharah or the Tracer, and the minefield comes through, and it's so big, being able to catch everyone off. Like the Hillary Trump also getting a good pulse ball, and look at this minefield. I mean, it's way out of use, but still being able to get picks onto Danik there. Team Cryptic holding strong on this point.
Yeah, now they're, like you said, double his scan, and I think that's to shut down the Widow here, but I think they need another stun here, because Fibo is doing absolutely bits here. You know what I want to see here? I want to see the break.
You love a bit of Brigade, but here we go. Forcent on the high ground, getting absolutely battered by Effective's Rocket. Having to use Beats there live. So Team Quick Play looking very split here all over the place, but it does not matter. Fibo does get caught out. Macaque goes in with a dive and does get Grenning out of it. Hillary Trump isolating a target in the backline, being able to get a very good pick off, especially onto the main support. And Effective does take out his counterpart, and it's a 1-for-1 trade. Slam comes in from Aliens, but it's a 1v4. Can he stay up? Oh, taking so much damage, and unfortunately for Aliens, will be going down just short of that minefield.
This is the difference between the comps here, because when you have triple DPS, it's all about what you can do before the team gets to the objective. When you're playing with the team quick play here, the way that they can play here is they get to point and they still have a Widow behind them, and if the Widow is uncontested and they can just hold on point, that is super dangerous. But I think the way that Team Cryptic here has played is very well, and with they got 6 ults. I think this is going to be a very strong fight for them.
And they also wait out 4 CDs. They wait out his Imprecise, but Monkey, very nice stagger there. And Macaque also getting another pick onto Hillary Trump. Macaque will go in nevertheless. Barrage is from Effective, enough to get 1 pick, but does trade kill with that Barrage. Unfortunately, does get isolated there. And Naked Sheep does get an anti-nade onto Aliens, taking him down. Gredig falls in, and so does Monkey go with him. They're dying together. For this point, anyone's to take at the moment. I mean, Team Quick Play too strong on point with a Pocket Monkey, and it seems like they will be able to stabilize. Team Cryptic using 2 ultimates now, not getting anything out of that.
Yeah, now you see Effective here has swapped from the Pharah over to the Genji, and it's understandable when you don't have a diva to help you with your ult, and the opponent had double his scan, even triple if you want to count down. That's very dangerous.
Ooh, Macaque using the primal rage here to go absolutely nuts, gets Bergman off the map. Very, very good game sense, allowing him to get that kill. And here you go, the nano comes through onto Macaque, and just going to be swiping down that minefield. Effective wants the pick onto Forsyth though. Very angry, unfortunately does not find it. Forsyth going to be going straight back to his team. But Effective going for the backline play.
Yeah, there we have 5 ults used from Team Cryptic here, and now his final fight here. Whoever wins this has a super high chance of taking this. It's going to be staggers if you want to win after losing this.
Yeah,
all in.
Ooh, Team Cryptic does win the Widow duel here, but Bergman is taken out on the other side. Monkey being bomb on point just to zone everyone. Also, B triggered. Fiber going to be taken out, and the Roadhog of Aliens is going to be one of the last ones able to contest this point. And Aliens is getting absolutely battered. 5 players on him, who will be going down. Grenade going in to not find anything. Team Quick Play so close to winning this. Just getting them last staggers off, and 6 players strong on point. Team Quick Play, very well played. They will be advancing to tonight's finals.
That was absolutely amazing play. I love this comp because they have the McCree on point to always have that flashbang. You know that. I mean, the Tracer can try all you want, but if you get flashbang headshots, that's the end of the day for you.
And here you see the play of the game coming in from Monkey, and the Blizzard used so perfectly, just cancelling out all 3 ultimates from the side of Team Cryptic. Very well played. But I believe we will be taking a short break now, and we'll see you soon in the finals.
Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Press play. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Don't pause, press play. Press play. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say.
Welcome.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to tonight's Oversalt Bronze to Top 500 match with Hero Ban, and this is for $40, so 40 euros. Got what continent we're in, and that is a good money prize coming in. And we're going to be moving into our next map on Rialto. We're in the finals now. We just saw Team Quick play very well against Team Cryptic and make their way to this match, but they're going to be going against Lunation Esports, which I have seen play before, and they are a very strong team. So we're going to have to see how this goes, and the bans are in. Lunation going to be banning the Diva, and Team Quick Play will be banning Widow. So this map normally is a Goats dominated map, but there's no Diva. And then I'd say it's a double sniper dominated map because of old time's sake, when you used to play double snipers, but there's no Widow. So Apollo, what do you think we're gonna say?
Well, since this map doesn't too much focus on high ground, like you can run bunker comps and you can do that now. Like you have all your pieces, you have your Bastion, you have your Baptiste, you have your Orisa. You can take in the Hog instead of a Diva if you don't need to contest from a high ground, which you can. You don't need to do too much here, and like you can play Goats without a Diva, but you know, it will be unusual, and as we see the hero lock in, it looks like we're going to see bunker here.
Your favorite comp, and here you go, your Bastion. Alright. I thought you were going to be sad there about Habarashi swapping off the Bastion, but cool taking the Bastion for you. So, yeah.
Keeping me proud.
Yeah, but the defensive side going for two healers. I mean, I was about to say one healer, then I noticed the Baptiste. Baptiste is very powerful with the immortality field, just being able to keep everyone nicely healed up. And it seems like Team Quick Play, if you're watching earlier, they did love their dive comp with the double main tank. So, yep, Monkey going to be sent on the Hammond and Kolberg on the Winston this time. So we're going to have to see what is going to be coming out for the side of Team Quick Play. And the dive does come in, Monkey getting a very nice slam, but Core being able to absolutely shred. And, yep, unfortunately for Monkey, dying really quick. But Danik, oh my gosh. Absolutely huge, taking two players out. Core being able to absolutely shred through Kolberg there, but it does not matter. Team Quick Play taking a huge advantage of that huge boot.
Yeah, that was a big boop here. But one thing that interests me is that Team Quick Play banned the Widow, but they're playing a double main tank, so they would be strong against the Widow. So why banning him? Do you have any ideas?
Maybe they were planning on keeping Naked Sheep up, so that's probably their priority to keep their main hero up. The Stagger comes in on Danik, so very well played from Team Lunation, being able to get a quick pick off. And there's so much spam, you can just see randomness and Core on that bunker combo, being able to just shred. Naked Sheep in the backline, bringing up the rear, just healing so much from Kolberg, but Kolberg is taken out, Cine being able to slam him down, and Team Lunation will be stabilizing on point.
Now they're stabilizing here, but now we could see a slam dragon here from Team Quick Play. That could be massive. We have seen Monkey playing well on the Hammond all day, but I think when you're playing as Core on the Bastion and with the Harmashi on the Pharah, it's going to be very difficult to pin someone down.
And there's the early pick coming through, but the dragon does come through and get randomness, no immortality available because did swap off the Zenyatta. The Core is going to be using this tank, trying to find some picks. Unfortunately, does not manage to get anything. Same as Force, and also not able to get anything out of the Deadeye. But Danik playing out of his mind on this Lucio right now. Just pretty much DPS Reddit Lucio and getting so many picks.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going halfway in here. Oh, but they're using the barrage here.
Yeah, but Habarashi only gets one, but Monkey does manage to fall off the map somehow. So it does not matter what happens, but Lunation, I mean, whoa. Very good recontest, starting off with only 4 players in that recontest, and being able to get back with ults in the bank is so powerful.
Yeah, now they have the trans, like, you can see now Naked Sheep got the Nano, probably see a Nano Monkey, or now they have a Genji, maybe building out towards a Nano. Never mind, EMP.
It is.
Monkey, stop teasing me here. Another Monkey here, but they got the trans on the other side and a Fortify if they were to dive the Orisa, so I think they'll be looking good against Nano here.
Yeah, and Monkey will be in the back line going for the hack. Maybe not to get the pick. Very well played. Good team play there. Rabbit Champ going to be taken out, so no Transcendence available, but Core does get counter frag, and it's just kills all over the place. The dive comes through from Kohlberg, and it might be a C9 on point. Nope, Cine does notice and comes back to the point. Havarashi going to be doing so much damage with the Pharah, but taken out, having no mercy pocket. Monkey being able to do shredding through people already at 74% to that MP, and the nano boost is used onto Kohlberg just to secure this point.
That was very well played there. And Ludwig from the backline with his storm arrows, he was absolutely popping the damage into the opposing team. And nowhere to go. Never mind, he found a way to go, and that is to the spawn.
Unfortunately for Ludwig, falling off the map here, not gonna be the best plan. Can maybe call Dagger team quickly here, and Lunation are coming back. They also have the Hammond, so with Cindy on the Hammond, you can get back so quick after fights. Maybe get hacked up here. Yep, Cindy will be hacked up and get absolutely farmed, and the farm is so good. Forza being able to get a pick there, and the barrage comes through. Only being able to get a naked chief, getting a trade kill on the EMP as well. Rabbit Champ not going to be happy about that, getting solo EMP'd and taken out, so we can't use any blinks, pretty much killing a Tracer indefinitely. And Core does manage to get the counter frag off to Forzen though. But Team Quickplay showing dominance on point at the moment. It doesn't matter because you still have this power up in the backline. I mean, Habarashi got back so quick, and just allowing him to do this much damage and shred through the tanks of Team Quickplay is so powerful. But there's just, this fight's been going on for so long that Team Quickplay and Team Lunation they can just get back in time to have like pretty much a full second fight. The MP does come through from Core, and it's huge. So much follow up, and there you go. Win's coming in from randomness and just getting them last shreds off, and Team Lunation will be stabilizing on point.
That was a very, very long and hard 4-5 for both teams. I thought that the Dragons were a waste when it looked like they were done, but they kept on fighting. But that's a huge EMP from Core there, cancelling out the barrier from Danik, who's been playing solid all game. But now we have an EMP and a Nano on the side of Team Quickplay here. This can be huge.
Yeah, and even the EMP by itself, I mean, you look at the side of Team Lunation, it's such an ability reliant comp. I mean, you've got Hammond, you've got the Farah and everything, and here comes the barrage, trying to bubble the barrage, but it doesn't matter. Habarashi, so well played, being able to get 2 kills, although he almost got himself. Monkey just being able to finish him off there. And that will be a nice cleanup for Lunation, and Team Quickplay sit on nicely on ults, but with only 1 fight left.
You only have one fight, you say, yeah. But also, look at the ult bank here. We got 5 ultimates versus 3. I mean, if they're going to win a fight here, it's going to be this final fight. And with all the ults in back, I think if Foreseen here, oh, that's a solid trade. If Foreseen here can get a big pulse bomb here to start off, that can be huge.
Monkey does come in with the EMP, and it's huge, getting 2 players instantly. Habarashi on the higher ground, going to get absolutely destroyed by Kohlberg on the Winston, just going to be isolating her off. And it's just a bit of a stagger for Lunation. They're all trapped in the back line here. Team Quickplay just slowly going to be pushing the point, but Cine managed to get 2 kills. All low, he is alone, so very well played for Cine. Maybe being able to turn the table here, also being able to get a quick slam down, destroying the Immortality, and getting a 3rd pick. Cine doing so well on this Hammond and Kohlberg, the last one on point. Monkey going in for the last second stand, and Cine taken out, but it does not matter. Habarashi in the oh no, in victory barraging, but does get taken out. If Team Quickplay had 1 more player left, they maybe could have got that last recontest, but nevertheless a very good defense from the side of Lunation.
Yeah, I was very inspired here by the way that they played, because just the fact that they created so many crossfires, especially on first point, you know, we saw a solid Bastion bunker with the Farah, and that's so difficult because you have to shoot straight for and van up in there, and it's where you choose to focus. I mean, do you go into like double hit scan, or do you go with that Hanzo just to burn down the shields? And the comps that they switch on to later as well, like they were playing so well on this Sombra and on the Farah. I mean, it's so difficult to break down such a solid defense.
Yeah, but both Sombras playing so well, getting the EMPs really quickly, and also the EMPs have been really good, being able to get most players off. It seems like Team Lunation, whoa, maybe just a hint. If this is played on attack, I'm very intrigued, because yeah, That's a solid pirate ship. I mean,
Our matey, we're getting ready to say.
even Blackbeard would be scared of that. But on the defensive side, we do have the bunker coming out from the side of Team Quickplay, looking like they're going to be playing a double hit scan there. Here, probably trying to anticipate a Farah pick from Lunation. But I mean, going against that pirate ship, they're not going to have a fun time.
Yeah, but remember, Bowman, if we can see something from the attack of Crippler here, if Danny just can continue hitting the big boofs, you know, there
Ooh.
won't be any chance to set up a pirate ship. They will be sinking.
Yeah, but I mean, Team Quickplay, I mean, very interesting. They're setting up so far from the point. And Danik, oh, that was absolutely amazing. Danik boots and Kohlberg with the grab just to knock Thor off the edge. Monkey comes in, unfortunately does get slept there. Barely gets to a Radonus also being able to capitalize on Forsen being slightly overextended. But Danik's still going to be running around on that Lucio, luckily. Core in the backline, not being able to get anything, that has to set up a lot closer to the point. But the pirate ship still isn't set up, and the res comes onto Habarashi, so that pirate ship could be set up very soon. Holberg's going to be staying so strong in this front line. Habarashi going to get a pick onto Monkey, so they're down to only one tank. And Kohlberg, oh, barrier going down, and City comes in with a very, very nice roll. And here's Habarashi, he's going for it, he wants to have a kill. Unfortunately gets grabbed away, and Habarashi not going to be happy, cannot get that hammer on him. Oh, I lied. Very well played, Habarashi, being able to get the hammer on him. Monkey going to try and get a quick stagger off him, but gets taken out. And
That's
Team Lunation will be going to the next checkpoint.
Yeah, that's very well played there from Illumination. But the thing that interests me here is they're going for Orisa, which means bunker. But they were struggling with a shield break, now they got a Hanzo. But the Hammond, I don't see where, like, they're going to go in and then try to shield break, but they're against a Torb and a Bastion. That is very difficult to beat when it comes to shield breaking. And now,
Yeah.
and now they got the Molten Core, they got the Nano. Are we going to see a Nano Hammer?
Ooh, we'll have to see soon, but it seems like Team Quickplay are going to be going for the high ground setup. Do not realise what they're walking. And Habarashi going to be using the Molten Core. Dan is almost getting taken out, and he does get taken out. Very nice stab. And here we go, the Torb coming through. Habarashi wants it, he wants it. Unfortunately cannot find it, though the minefield comes through, and Habarashi does capitalise on this. Borson also been able to get a cheeky stagger off there. And Lunation pushing this point closer and closer towards the end. Team Quickplay want to get these staggers off, and Habarashi going for the backline dive. And he succeeds, but takes himself out in the process and gets that hammer kill. Lunation staying on point in the core with this tank. Unfortunately not being able to find anything at the moment. Going back to set up on point. Lunation still sitting strong with this pirate ship, but Core does not notice that Monk is already below him and just annoying absolutely everyone on point. Comes in with the slam. The Team Lunation so strong, so many players. Big anti coming through from Naked Cheaplo, but no one's there. Lunation seconds left, and they will be taking this first map. Very well played from Lunation.
Yeah, that's super well played, and if you don't bring enough damage to break the barrier, you are struggling because the Bastion is going to melt your shields.
Oh, and here we go. Speaking of Bastion, Core on the Bastion coming in for the play of the game here. So just going to be setting up on point, burning down that bongo, and look at this aim. Absolutely perfect tracking. Notice Monkey and burns Monkey down. Big anti coming in from Naked Cheat, but unfortunately little too late. Very well played from the side of Lunation, getting 3 cards in this matchup. So, yep, Team Quickplay, they have to up their game. They need to learn on their counter comping. But that could have been down to the bans. I mean, the bans, I don't really see the Diva ban. Like, I mean, I see the Diva ban there being very, very detrimental because you normally take a Diva against the pirate ship and dive to it. So then you have the defense matrix to just eat everything up. But with no Diva available, you can't dive the pirate ship. So Lunation playing that very well, especially using that ban to their advantage.
Yeah, but I think they're still missing a Sombra against the pirate ship. But of course, if you get surprised by this pirate ship, especially one with a Tor, which you don't usually see on attack of all things, I think you get taken by surprise, and it's in-game leadership like that, like on the spot. And then looking high side is very hard to see mid-game.
Yeah, but now it seems like we're going to be moving on to King's Row, so the goatiest goats map. This is the one map where you will only really see goats unless quad DPS or triple DPS, the new meta comes to dominate. But I mean, this is when the bans come in. This is when the bans come in really powerful, because if you do decide to ban any goats hero, like it does not matter which one. For example, not even Ryan would be a stupid one, but any other goats hero like Zarya probably. Yeah, would be so good because you just can't play goats and you're forced onto playing quad DPS. And Monkey, I mean, he loves his Hammond, and also Cine there also on the Hammond too. So we've seen a lot of Monkey Hammond and Cine just now showing up on the Hammond, and he's been playing out of their mind, both these Hammond players. So if the Reinhardt or any goats hero more likely is banned, we'll see a lot of Hammond.
Yeah, but let's be honest here, with the amount of variations of our comp here of goats, I mean, banning a goat hero is basically banning one of like every 2 heroes, more or less. You got Snows, you got Float, you got Dotes, yeah, it's all of the oats.
Yeah, but you never know, the Bastion Torb coming in from Lunation there. Really interesting. I mean, Habarashi did get a bit carried away with that Torb going for hammer kills, but he did manage to get 2, so you got to be happy with them hammer kills. The hammer kills are great fun to get, and I mean, you got to show off that hammer. I mean, very well played from Habarashi there, and yeah, it's just that whole bunker comp. It's very interesting when it comes out because it can either go really bad or really good. I mean, if you take the Baptiste, you get the immortality, and we saw at the start played so well, allowing them all to stay alive. And then Rabbit Champ swapped to the Zen, and he had to use the Transcendence to stay up. So, I mean, we'll have to see what Lunation do decide to play here, if they stick with Bunker or if they swap to maybe double snipers, anything. So the bans are in, and we're going to be sticking with this Diva ban. So maybe no goats, but probably still goats because, well, goats is goats. And like you say, you have to ban probably 2 of every single hero type to get rid of goats. But still, Bastion banned. So Lunation not being able to play that all happy, safe behind that bunker. So they're not going to be happy. Core will not be happy not being able to stay on that Bastion, being able to shred through Monkey on that hamster. So yeah, we'll have to see what's going to happen though. Moving into King's Row shortly. Evan, what comps do you think we'll see?
Well, I think we're out of the Bastion. I think the defense picture for Bunker will not look as strong. They still got the top that they can play, and I think the DPS here can play a very reliable, at the end of the day, Hog. And also with the Diva being out, I mean, it even weakens the Bunker on defense because you want the Diva to drop down and contest. So I think the only way we really could see a Bastion, like if we weren't banned here, would be if they were to cap the point. But at that point, I think a Ghost variant without a Diva and with a Sombra maybe would be considered stronger. But it's hard to see Bunker now without either Diva and Bastion. So maybe some sort of Ghost variant, or we could see triple DPS.
Maybe even quad DPS. I mean, both Hammond players, Cine and Monkey, like I said earlier, playing very well. So if we do see quad DPS, I mean, I'm pretty sure that we will be seeing at least once tonight. And I think now's the time. King's Row .1 on attack is a very, very good opportunity to be playing it. But it seems like Team Quick Play, or you anticipated it, it's Goats. But Sombra Goats, yep, Forsen are going to be staying on that Sombra, like we saw earlier on Numbani, playing it very well, being able to get lots of EMPs off, and also on Rialto. So plenty of EMPs and hacks going to be coming through from the side of Team Quick Play. But on the defensive side, you said no Bunker. What are your views on this?
Well, I'm very surprised here, but I think they're going to use the Hammond to slam up and then maybe combine with a Holt and then just let the Torb run loose. Together with a Dynamite can absolutely shred.
We know what happened when you let Habarashi run loose. He goes mad with that hammer. So maybe see some of that, but the high ground setup from the side of Lunation here. So we'll have to see what they are going to do. They don't really have a way of contesting the point here, unless you put Cine there. But Cine in the backline, whoa! Unfortunately going to be hacked up there. But Habarashi does get a pick with his turret. Cine does get caught out there, forcing getting a nice hack off, just allowing that initial pick. But I mean, it is a 1-for-1 trade, and you could argue what's going to happen next. I mean, what do you think is going to happen? The push is coming in.
Yeah, it's better spawns here for Team Quickplay, but that is a huge pick. Getting rid of the Discord orb, the shield breaking potential just plummeted a lot.
Yep, so Team Quickplay on point, going to be hiding underneath it. So, because you have Cine on the low ground with the Hammond, you can just disturb so much and even get damage done. I mean, people underestimate the amount of damage you can do as Hammond, and it is huge if you get a good slam in. But I mean, Team New Nation very split here. The Rabbit Champ does get taken out by Danik. Danik loving to play this DPS Lucio, and it seems like Team Quickplay will be getting a nice regroup, but swapping their comp.
Yeah, now we're... Oh, we have it. We have it. You called it.
Ooh.
We got all of the DPS this year represented. We got 4. That is a solid one. Naked Sheep here is main priority here, because if you get that down, the healing is close to 0.
Yeah, but Forsen on this EMP getting taken up to 1 HP, barely surviving. Monkey playing so aggressive on this Genji, just dashing through everyone. You see his ultimate charge goes up so far, but does get punished for going for this risky dash. Rabbit Champ isolating, and Kohlberg does go in with a slam. He gets caught up in the backline, maybe just be able to get out here. Court also getting a pick onto Dane, using them snipers to his advantage. Shinny in the backline though, gets hacked up, absolutely destroyed. Rabbit Champ playing so aggressive on this Baptiste though.
Yeah, Lunation has played this super well. I mean, at times they have been too aggressive, but the way that they've played has just given them so much space to work with. But here's the MP.
Ooh, absolutely huge. Slam used to follow up. Everyone is hacked. Bob's set on point. Unfortunately, Bob is just short of points, so you can't leave Bob there. Forsen also going to be hacking that one up. But Team New Nation, they play it so well. They use the Immortality field just to stay all healed up. Like, they wait the EMP out, and then when they're all low, use the Immortality to stay nice and healthy. Monkey still wants more. The Pocket Genji. Nope, unfortunately cannot find anything. Going to be sitting in the backline and just get absolutely destroyed. Habarashi. Oh, and he claims his 3rd victim, getting 3 hammer kills. And we're going to have to see what Team Quickplay can do now.
That is a big goof for anyone getting killed by a Hammond here. But now they had the Junkrat, he's probably going to get rest, yep. And he's just going to pile so much damage here. And I think they need to break this before they can do anything else.
Yeah, so Rabbit Champ using the Matrix here to... trade kill, unfortunately, that does get taken off afterwards. The rest is in. Kohlberg in the backline, trying to disturb and gets caught off the higher ground, but unfortunately there's just no one there at the moment. They do have to back off.
Now they got the blade and they soon will have a tire. I think this will be last fight, more or less, unless this fight is super quick here.
Oh, Pocket Blade coming in from Monkey. But look at that Molten Core. So well used from Habarashi, and everyone can just chill in the Molten Core and not die. But Monkey does manage to still get one with his blade, and also a very good deflect going in with the dash onto randomness as well. But there's so many players still alive from the side of Lunation. I mean, the Bob's there. Oh, unfortunately the Bob is gone, but Cine, we've seen what he does in his solo play sometimes. So just stay alive for solo. Rabbit Champ can be going down for the contestant point and does get taken out though. Cine going to be getting 1, 2, and here you go. Cine with a solo place. He is so good on this Hammond. Gets free. Unfortunately hacked up on point. Accepts his death, but here we go. Habarashi coming in. Oh, and he gets the hammer kill. And the tables have turned, and a C9 from Monkey, unfortunately. Lunation, absolutely insanely played from Cine, being able to get a 3k all by himself and turn this fight around.
What a comeback by the Hammond, standing up for every bold one trick in the world there. I feel represented. What an amazing comeback there. The Torb Hammer and the Minefield coming up absolutely massive there, final fight. I mean, they see 9 towards them, but at that point it was a lost fight.
Yeah, Lunation all managed to get back on time. Cine managed to stagger for that long and also get the picks in. And I mean, for Habarashi, 4 hammer kills. So he's crawling up there. He probably wants more, but I mean, 4 is very, very respectable. But we'll have to see if he does decide to stay on this Torbjorn, because I mean, Torb cannot be played in every single map, and I mean, King's Row attack. Very interesting time to play Torb, but it seems like, whoa. Maybe 5 tanks be played here. So if 5 tanks are played here for the side of Lunation, that can be an absolute monster dive. But on the defensive side, moving to Team Quick Play, I mean, what do you think the goal of this comp is?
Uh, it's really confusing. Like you have to rotate. That's the main point here. If you don't rotate, you're going to get absolutely owned.
Yeah, and I mean, I did ages ago. I did call this Lunation the 5 tank comp, the goats comp, the ultimate goat. But now it's more or less it's Lucio goats because I mean you normally call it by the one hero which is the odd one out, and here the Lucio is actually the odd one out. So we're gonna have to see how this 5 tank comp is gonna be played for the side of Lunation. So going in strong here.
They're
with
all
these
4
tanks-
main tanks.
Oh, so much power. I mean, you have so much healing available, and City does manage to dive the backline, get 1 pick. Rabbit Champ also trying to get Danik off the high ground, does succeed in this, and look at that. Absolute beautiful execution. 5 tanks being able to take point 1, and they're just exploiting that huge health pool, their advantage.
Yeah, that is the strength of this comp, just running.
And how the player of the game, Cine, absolutely insane. I'm guessing what this is. Yep, it's this absolutely mad 3k coming through, using the minefield and a power driver to get a kill, and does catch out Danik here, and being able to knock Naked Jeep into the minefield there, just to get that nice 3rd pick. Very well played. 3 picks solo. I mean, that is very respectable, and ultimately making that only go to point 1.
Yeah, there's a super solo haul followed by a very strong defense. And when you run out with such a strange comp with 5 tanks, 4 of them being main tanks actually, you just get surprised. Like, you don't know how to react. And I mean, if you can keep on a fight for long enough, you're also going to be way stronger than the opponents. But the healing is not going to be there, so you just need to rush in, get on top of them, and use your huge HP pools to just survive everything.
Yeah, but I mean, if Team Quick Play opted for a tank destructive comp, maybe go with like a Reaper because they have no Bastion available, they could have got Death Blossom in probably a few seconds. But I mean, it's more or less, would you expect this? Because if you take a Reaper on defense, most of the time it won't work well because the enemy team will just take a Widowmaker. But in this scenario, I mean, they're probably angry they didn't take that Reaper. And Lunation, I mean, it's just the off-meta strats. I mean, I don't even know if that's even meta or off-meta, or if that is even a comp. But just playing the 5 tanks and exploiting the health pool so well allowed them to just get that point so quick. And even if Team Quick Play wanted to get a recontest there, I mean, I don't really get how you get past 5 tanks. There's too much HP on the line. But we will be moving to our 3rd map. So Lunation are 2 points up. They're going 2-0, and they only need 1 more map to get this win. And Nepal next. So we're going on to a control map. Apollo, what comps do you think we'll be seeing here?
Well, on Nepal, I think if we're going to Sanctuary, we can see a lot of Lucio boops, and we can also see a lot of double sniper, unless we see any big bans for those comps. And outside of that, I can see goats, notes, and dotes.
You love a bit of goats. You just want to see Brigitte be played. I know you. But
Give
I
me a
mean,
good break.
but Lunation, I mean, do you think they even want to play goats? I mean, 5 tanks meta maybe. You saw that work so well. And I mean, even on a control map, you could argue that you don't have enough healing, but the Lucio crossfade, it doesn't do that much, but you can amp heals even, and you just get so much shielding. I mean, Hammond has his own shield, Hog can heal himself, you get the Rhine shield, the Orisa shield, and the Winston bubble, so you just have so much shielding and health that you could actually use a Lucio solo heal, and you also get beat pretty much instantly.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a strat that you can use on one-off occasions like there when you only need a tick. But I think in a longer situation, a team will be able to adapt and go towards like a heavy shield break comp, like a Reaper, like a Pharah, a Junkrat.
Yeah, but the bans are in, and it seems like Lunation going to be sticking with this D.Va. I mean, they do not like D.Va today, so yeah, D.Va going to be off for this maybe last map. We'll have to see. I mean, this D.Va could have been very powerful because Lunation with a 5 tank comp, I mean, you can't eat anything up. And also a Hammond ban coming in from Team Quickplay, so Cine unfortunately will not be able to do any more of that 1v3ing on point, that minefield, and just absolutely wrecking in Quickplay's backline. So yeah, what do you think this does to this match?
Well, this takes away a lot of strength that the dive has. But if we follow the comp that we're running when they run actually 5 tanks, if we were to see it again, they did not have the diva. The only thing they had is a roadhog, and now they can switch out the Hammond for a Zarya, and that could also work, which is very dangerous. But I think now with Hammond and diva out, we can see Snoats and Sombra goats and a lot of other combination of goats.
Lots of break for you.
Oh, lots of break, lots of give me that break. And we can also see, like I also called, we could see double sniper coming up, which could be super powerful. And for a mercy now that the diva is out of the equation.
Yeah, but even with the diva out, you say double snipers. That just gives double snipers so much more space to roam, because you normally take a diva matrix to eat up most of the shots and just get in the face of the double snipers. But diva matrix with 2-second cooldown and not even being available in this match, I mean, that just allows your snipers to go work so much easier. We're on our first map here. Going to be looking at Shrine, so a very goats dominated map, but no diva available. So we're going to have to see where this goes. And wow, I mean, we're looking at what seems to be Sombra goats, and on the side of Lunation, 5 DPS.
Question mark? I mean, are you calling Torb a tanker because he got more than 200 HP? But yeah, I called it Summer Goats. But on the other side, I don't even know what to call this comp. 5 DPS is all the name I can think of.
This I could call it the diamond comp. Everyone insta-lock DPS comp, with the one nice guy being Dyron playing Mercy. So we're gonna have to see how
Flat
this
chat everyone.
how this DPS comp goes. So we do have a Doomfist, which could be very good at just getting a nice insta kill. Also seeing with the insta kill combo, the randomness in the backline gonna be raiding some havoc. Core going for a pick onto Naked Sheep, does get stunned up by Ludwig and forced to use recall and managed to get up just in time. But randomness, so much spam coming through, managed to get the first pick onto Forza, and you could just see, oh my gosh, Team Quick Play, whoa, Naked Sheep sent an absolute mile away, definitely out the Himalayas. I don't even know how that Doomfist punch went so far, but yeah, Team Quick Play getting absolutely dominated, too much damage for the side of Lunation.
Yeah, the strength of this comp is definitely the crossfire. You got the Tracer going to be harassing the backline all day, every day. You got the Widow who will constantly put pressure on you. That's probably why we see Monkey here going over to the Genji. And then we see a Tor, which just him and the turret alone can just shred tanks. And with the Doom in their face, it's so difficult.
Yeah, so Lunation gonna be pushing here with looks to be dive, but it's a bit of an odd dive comp, going with triple DPS dive, and the a counter dive coming in straight away from Lunation, being able to get 2 picks. We are gonna have a quick pause here. Don't know why, but nevertheless, a very good dive coming in. Like, it was a good counter dive coming in from Lunation, being able to get 2 picks after we saw Forzen be caught out of position on that Sombra, so we sent back. But this fight is looking like it should go Lunation's way, as we do have a DC on the side of Team Quick Play.
Yeah, I am happy that we get a pause because my brain is still processing this comp. I mean, you get the crossfire, which is super solid against the ghosts, which just want to stand together, and your ults, like we can see on the percentage, we can see how strong they can go. Like, I think they soon have size, which is going to be powerful, looking at where the Genji is going to dive. And then they got the Valkyrie, which is going to be the biggest, I think actually the biggest clutch factor for this team, because the AoE heal is finally there. Now they can actually heal more than one target at a time.
Yeah, and having that much healer, I mean, you probably wouldn't even want to heal, more or less damage boost. But there you go, the Valk comes through, and Core being pocketed on the Tracer, managed to get 1 pick here. And Antied in the backline just about recalls out. Darwin also going for the res onto Habarashi. Core getting another, oh my gosh, absolutely wrecking havoc on this Tracer. But Team Lunation just chilling on point. I mean, Team Quick Play need an answer.
Yeah. Habarashi gets another victim with his hammer here. That's absolutely tragic. Lunation here absolutely running right with this inventive comp, let's say.
Indeed, I totally agree with you here. But you look at the ultimate side, it's so favoured by Lunation having 5 ultimates here. And there you go, Dan again being able to boot the Farah, so very well played to him. But I mean, New Nation overextending here. I mean, maybe getting a bit carried away, and they're getting taken out slowly. Monkey getting taken out to 1 HP, and Rabbit Champ taking him out. Very well played. But Forzen getting a quick pick onto Core. I mean, it's just a 1-1 trade. But for New Nation, they can get back so much quicker just because they have 5 DPS heroes, and they're also holding this point. And I don't think Team Quickplay notices, but they don't have long to get back. And now they do notice, and they're walking towards the point slowly. Randomness. Whoa! Managed to get 2 kills with the barrage. Kohlberg taking low. Core finishes them off. It's not even a C9.
They just
Very well placed barrage, to be honest. From the side of Randomness, being able to take everyone out with that. Very well played.
it looked like they finally opened up the fight, and then the barrage gets to that so big there from Randomness, absolutely popping off.
But now, moving on to the map, where Danik could be running wild. Danik's been on this Lucio for the whole night, and we saw that double boop right at the start. So, maybe more? But Sanctum, very double sniper favored comp. And Cine seems like he will be going for the Widowmaker. But the comp is very interesting. I mean, you have 4 supports, 5 supports.
5.
Oh, I think I know what's happening here. Habarashi wants to add to his hammer kills.
Add to his Samki, he's going to triple them by the end of this round.
I mean, you can pocket the Torb, and then the Torb gets an absolute ton of hammer kills. But Forzen, be able to take Core out straight away. Maybe Darwin will res him up. Nope, does not choose to, and look at the supports in the back line. Rabbit Champ going in, does get stunned up. Bellis has Finny gets a double kill on the Moira low. Absolutely huge. Darwin goes for the res onto Randomness. Randomness being probably the second most major damage factor of New Nation's comp here. Zenyatta can do so much damage, but the comp seems like it will be going to Team Quickplay, and the anti comes in, it's huge. There's no follow-up for Team New Nation here. Randomness managed to get the pick here, and this Zenyatta is playing like Jonak, so aggressive, but that aggression gets cancelled out by Monkey. Very well played with the boop. Rabbit Champ also being able to get a quick pick here. Picks coming through on both sides. And I mean, it doesn't really matter for Team Quickplay because they've got that hog on point, and Monkey can just stay alive for so long on this Roadhog, and that just allows him to keep ticking this timer down. You can see Monkey's still alive, but 3 supports on him now. He has to back off, and he's getting bullied into the corner by Rabbit.
Yeah, but now they used whole hog. Maybe that's a sign of switching, but they got the high noon here.
Deadeye comes through. Cannot find anything, unfortunately. So, I mean, Team Nation are going to be happy with that because they do have no power up, and they probably would have died to that otherwise. But going very aggressive here, Cine does get taken out and using the Coalescence there, so can't be happy with that. But the Nano Mercy, so much healing available. Going in, Rabbit Champ wants this. Unfortunately, cannot get the boot through. Randomness in the backline still. Raining havoc on the Zenyatta. Habarashi, oh, he wants it. Make that 5, make that 5. Very well
that's
played.
actually 6.
So, oh, this count. Habarashi playing this very well. But still, New Nation, I mean, they've got point control around 50%, and they only need this map to win. When they get this map, they win overall, and their 40 euros go straight to their bank accounts. And Randomness playing so aggressive on the Zen still. Also, the ultimates on the side of New Nation. I mean, it's huge. But also on the other side, beat used from Danik to try and get through. Sleep put straight onto Kohlberg, and a beat used from Rabbit Champ. He wants the boop. Unfortunately, you cannot find it. Randomness in the backline. Randomness just been getting picked, constantly playing on this Frostfire side on the right. Molten Core comes down, and there is nothing to be found, unfortunately. Forsen also getting a double kill with a Visor. And it seems like Team Quickplay will be getting a quick recontest, but Randomness wants the 1v3. He goes in for the trans and does not get there in time.
Yeah, I think they did it right here. They maybe have used 3 ults, but I think that's the win condition. Because on the side of Illumination here, there's no barriers. The only thing that protecting them from shots is the Torp turret, and let's face it, that's not a shield at the end of the day. So a tactical visor here is everything and more that they need. So I think putting everything into that ult is what they need to do to just shred this comp open.
So Cine going to be using the Coalescence to open up here, trying to get some damage with the barrows. Nice anti-nade. Going to be hit from Core going through on the back line there. But you can just see here, Team New Nation have 0 pushing power. They don't have that main tank, and they can't just walk through the choke. And Danik, oh my gosh, he's on a rampage. unfortunately for Rabbit Champ just being able to survive here, but we can see that Team Lunation, they're just a bit stuck. They don't really know what to do, and Team Quickplay can just chill with their tanks. I mean, this is the disadvantage of not having tanks. So Team Lunation will be going down here and only one fight left.
Yeah, and now we're looking like we said, this is the combo that Quickplay wants. They got the Nano Visor up. They also got a High Noon, and on the side of Lunation here, we got the Trans, and we got the Nano. Are we going to see another Nano Torb or a Nano Mercy?
Here you go. The Visor does come through, and it's used slightly early, but it does not matter. She is taken out very quick, and the Nano Trans gets through, and unfortunately not really able to find anything there. But Cindy does get a pick in the backline, gets 2 picks. Cindy is playing so well on this Moira, getting picks on Moira, but unfortunately for Team Lunation, just short of the point, can't make it there, and this will be 1-1. And Team Quickplay holding on to their game here, holding on to that 40 euros, their last hopes, and they have to win this round.
Yeah, like you might say that they're chasing it a lot here in Lunation, but Quickplay, first of them sticking on it and just bursting through. And now, if we see, I called it, it snows on Village.
Snoots, your favourite comp, but there's no Brigitte, it doesn't seem. Oh, there you go. Now it's your
I'm
favourite
happy.
comp.
Bring me a Bastion as well here.
But for the side of Lunation, I mean, another interesting comp coming out. Nope, they're swapping it off. So now it's just going to be Snoats v Snoats. Pretty standard matchup coming through on this map, but we'll have to see where this goes.
This is the coolest comp in my opinion.
Haha. But here we go. Kohlberg on point, the wall comes through on both sides. The Habarashi's managed to get more players off. Kohlberg does get pinned, barely alive right now. Just gets away in time. Randomness throws up, and Cine on the Brigade. Oh, you must be loving this. Cine going on an absolute rampage, getting 2 players here, finishing up with a nice third. Very well played for the side of Lunation.
Yeah, I love myself a good break there, but the walls were so huge there from both sides, but Habarashi was just the one with the cooler head.
But looking at the ultimate bank right, Randomness does have that Earth Shatter in hand, and Cine creeping up onto that Brigitte rally. And also on the side of Team Quickplay, we have nothing, so no ultimates available. And Randomness has a huge advantage for the side of Lunation. Probably just trying to burn a barrier down. And look at Randomness going so aggressive on this Reinhardt. Going for the sneak shatter. Oh my gosh, it's played so well. Everyone on the ground. Lunation absolutely dominating this fight. Very well played. Cheeky flank shatter from Randomness, giving him a team fight.
That is a big fight. They were almost capping it as well, but that shadow was so massive. And I can see that Kubo went very aggressive there, wanting an early pick, but when you don't see a Reinhardt, you just need to chill out.
but now, Lunation, unfortunately for Darwin, getting picked off here, and a blizzard comes through on both sides, overlaying each other. Everyone is frozen inside this. Mabel used for a monkey to keep his team safe, and Lunation looking low on members of point. Team Quickplay coming in strong here, but Core does manage to absolutely melt through. Oh, Zarya on full charge. Absolute recipe for disaster. Getting a nice 3k there. Very well played, and a transfuse to just keep everyone nicely healed. Final fight territory for Team Quickplay. They have to win.
Yeah, but now we're only got a sound barrier on the side here of Illuminati, but we got the trans, we got the grab, we got the shadow, we got the barrier. This should be Quickplay's fight to win.
But Randomness in the backline here, very weird positioning. But Cindy does get a pick, very well played with the wall from She. And there's only 8% left, so Team Quickplay needs touch point. 2 members down low. Naked Sheep does get on point, going for the 1v1 against the May of Habarashi, and unfortunately does lose it. Team Lunation looking strong on point, and there we go. Team Lunation winning tonight. Oversalt bronze to top 500 Hero Band tournament, and they will be going home with 40 euros in their bank.
Yeah, that was very well played for them. Even with the bizarre comps, at the end of the day, they go over into the mirror comps and they just show why they won this. And look at the play of the game here. Absolutely, Joe Knack up in here. What a fragger.
Very well played from Rabbit Champ, but he could not have done it without Randomness's Earth Shatter from behind. Just going through and just destroying, getting 5 out of 6 players down, allowing Rabbit Champ be able to do all of that damage. But overall, very well played from both sides. In my opinion, Lunation takes the lead here because they're innovation. I mean, you don't expect it. You don't think 5 supports and 1 Torb will be good, or 5 tanks and a Lucio will be good, and you think, oh, it's a bad comp. But it's used so well. I mean, you have loads of HP and loads of healing when you play both comps. I mean, the tank focus comp, you've got all that health, and on that heal focus comp, I mean, no one really dies. I mean, you just saw Cine run around with so much healing and allows them to do so much damage. But my player of the match for the side of Lunation is going to go to Cine, just because Cine on that Hammond earlier, oh my gosh, utter devastation, getting that free kill off the point, constantly causing disruption all the time. So Cine gets my player of the match for Lunation. On quick play, Evan, who do you think would be the player of the match?
It has to be Danik. His Lucio was so ready today and his boobs were on point. I think if anyone were to stand out there, it was Danik. What a player, what a Lucio. One for the future.
Very well played. But overall, very, very good matches tonight. I'm very happy to see Lunation win this. They very well deserve this. But we are going to have to sadly end tonight's stream. But don't worry, next week we do have another tournament, 40 more euros on the line. And also in 3 weeks' time, the big 120 euro match. Lots of money on the line, lots to win. And we'll see you soon in these new tournaments.